What's up, everybody? It's CJ, and I'm back with another Sims 3 world overview, and today we're going to be looking at Pinewood Academy. Y'all, I'm super excited. This is a university replacement world. You may remember from a couple of weeks ago, we looked at a different university replacement world. That was Deserto Tech Institute. If you didn't see it, I'll leave a link to the video. But this is essentially a replacement for the university world that comes with the university pack. So instead of having your Sims go there, they will come here. Like, it's kind of cool that we can even do that in Sims 3, right? So there are some things to note. So for one, this world is made by Teawitch. Also, this world only has one piece of custom content, and according to the download page, is saying that you're going to need world adventures, ambitions, late night, showtime, supernatural, seasons, and of course, university life. And also, I believe this world is populated, I believe. Now, before we go into looking at the world, I just want to bring this up because it's very important. But you don't install this world like you would a normal Sims 3 world. Because since this is like a university replacement version of the world, you're going to want to do it in a different way. Now, this information is going to be on the download page, but I'm just going to read it off really quick. So what you want to do is you want to go to wherever you have the Sims 3 installed. So for me, it's local disk C, program files 86, Origin Games, The Sims 3, and then there's going to be a folder called EP9. So you're going to click on that. There's going to be another folder called Game Data. Click on that. Then there's another folder called Shared. Click on that. Then you'll see Non-Packaged, and then there's another one that's called Worlds. You want to click on that. So inside of there, you'll see a simsuniversity.world file. That file is very important, y'all. Back that up somewhere. I don't care where you put it somewhere where you're going to find it on your computer, because that has the data for your original university world. You don't want to lose that. What you're going to do is when you download this world, Pinewood Academy, it's also going to be a simsuniversity.world file. You're just going to want to take the other one out and replace that with the one you just downloaded. They're going to have the same name, but just replace it. And then when you boot the game up, you know, everything should be there. And also some things to note. You can only have one university world installed at a time, so keep that in mind. Just don't put the other one in here and replace it that way. No, you want to like manually take it out and replace it. Also, if you already are playing in a university world currently and you want to use this one for that save file, make sure you have those Sims graduate first from whatever university you're already using, because if you like replace it while they're still in school, I have no idea what's going to happen, and I would hate for your game to get corrupted or something. So make sure you, if you do this, maybe just do it in a new save file, or like make sure those Sims graduate and then do it that way, you know? But that's essentially it. So I guess now we can go ahead and check out the world, because I'm really excited, y'all. So I'm thinking that we should maybe start down here and kind of just work our way up, and then we kind of just go over this way. So we're going to start over here at the Fun Arcade, and right beside it we have the Le Fantastic Coffee Shop. So why don't we check out the Fun Arcade first? So as you can see, it looks like this is kind of like on the edge of the world, honestly. Well, there's some stuff over here. Wait a minute. We have a pond. We also have a bonfire and some picnic tables out here. So I guess if you wanted to, you could have your Sims come out here and party. But why don't we go ahead and check out the inside of the lot? So I'm going to just bring up the wall so I don't miss anything. So when you first come in, you kind of have like a little bar in the middle. So you have your bar, you have some tables all around. There's also a nice little sign, and then you have bathrooms right here. So if I bring the walls down, you just have your bathroom stalls, your sinks, mirrors, all that good stuff. There's even a wall speaker here. If we go over to the right, it looks like we have a photo booth, a claw machine, some skee ball objects, and we have 2 bowling lanes, which is kind of nice. There's a pool table, some more arcade cabinets over this way, and there's also a wall speaker. If we head over this way, we have a really big roller rink in this room, so you can roll around if you want to. There's also some little chairs where you can sit down if you would like, and there's also another wall speaker. So I believe that's everything for this lot. I do like the glass so you can kind of see both ways, but that's basically everything for the lot. So now we're going to go ahead and just go right next door. Again, this is the coffee shop. This is the Le Fantastic Coffee Shop. Oh, right off the bat, I can see that they're growing some stuff at the top. We have peppermint, grapes, Maui bean plant. We also have a Maui bean plant, midnight bean plant, lavender, and green leaf. So there's a good selection up here. But if we scroll down below, let's see. Oh, there's a couple of chairs out here. That's kind of cute. We have a sign. When you enter in, you have your coffee bar, an island counter to sit down at, and then if we turn the camera around, we have 2 more chairs over this way. Ooh, I like the 2 big archways. So I guess if we go over this way, looks like we have a bookshelf, we have some more tables. Maybe this is more like a little cozy kind of like chill spot. There's also a stage with a guitar, so I guess technically you could perform music here if you want to. I guess you could do that. And then if we go upstairs, of course, it just leads you to the rooftop so you can get your harvestables if you need them. And there's a couple of dumpsters back here too. So that's basically everything for this lot. All right, so if we zoom it back out, looks like we have the Connors Student Union, and then it's right across the street from the John's Internet Cafe, and then it's right next door to the Grotto. So I guess we'll just check out this little strip next. So let's check out the Student Union. I want to see what's inside of here. This is what it looks like from the outside. This whole like world is kind of giving old college town vibes, you know? Like very classic, traditional. It's kind of giving that vibe. Now, if we go down, it looks like we just have a couple of chairs in the lobby, a couple of plants in the lobby. Right over this way, we do have a little science room. So we have a science machine, telescope, another science machine. I don't know what their names are. I never really learned the names of these objects, but science machines, you know. There's also a little computer desk, and we have some dry erase boards as well. Another skeleton in the corner. And over this way, this looks like a study room, maybe a slight library also, but there's bookshelf, there's desk and computer desk in here, there's another dry erase board. If we go across this way, this looks like a lecture hall, so I'm assuming you'll probably have class in here at some point. There's a buffet table, more desk in here, and then of course you have a podium. You can give speeches. There's dry erase boards over here too. So if we go upstairs, we have 2 juice pong tables. We also have a little model train object from Showtime. That's cute. Over this way though, we have our bathrooms. We also have a little coffee bar in the corner with some tables. There's also a snow cone machine, so it's kind of like a little cafe over here. Over this way, we have shuffleboard. We have a little dance corner, I guess, or karaoke part. So of course we have a karaoke machine, there's a DJ booth, and then you also have a juice keg. And then of course over here there's more bathrooms. There's also a photo booth too. I could imagine like different university events taking place here. If they're ever going to have like a movie night or something, they will probably be at this place, or at least upstairs, I would say. All right, well that is everything for this lot, so I guess we'll go right next door to it. So right next door to it we have the John's Internet Cafe, and I really like the little angle right here with the roofing. I honestly think that's kind of cool. But this is the entryway for it, so let's go ahead and scroll down. Looks like we have a couple of vending machines, a little hero standee outside. When you first enter in, ooh, this is cute. We have a little sitting area, there's some tables, a bookshelf, and then we have a coffee bar. And then if we go this way, of course, this is like, I guess, the comic book section, I would say. So you have your register, you have your computer desk, I guess, for LAN parties and stuff like that. There's also a sitting area over here in the corner with a bookshelf. And then back this way, we just have our bathrooms. And there's even a dumpster outside, too. And I do believe that's everything for here. So now we're going to go next door. Hey, yo, what's going on here, y'all? This is the Grotto. First thing I noticed was the mechanical bull. What's going on at the Grotto? I think this is the entryway. Let's scroll down. So this is listed as a hangout spot. So I'm guessing this is where everybody shows up to. When you first come in, you have your arcade cabinets, you have a dance floor, there's a bar, you have your booths. Ooh, you know what's funny? I've never would have thought to use these for a booth. Oh, especially with the half wall in the middle. I actually like that, y'all. I may have to like use this for an idea for a build one day. That's actually kind of cool, and it's realistic too. That's nice. There's even like a little table here too. This is nice. I'm liking this. So over here we have a stage, so you can play instruments if you want to. There's a stereo. You also have a drum set, a keyboard, and a guitar. Of course, you have your strobe lights in here as well. And if we go in the back, we have our bathrooms here. And then this looks like, hey, yo, a room where you can have your Sims get tattoos. I mean, hey. I guess. So yeah, you have like a room over here where your Sims can get tattoos. I guess you can like sit here and wait if it's not your turn yet. That's kind of crazy, but I love it. And then back out here, we have some picnic tables. There's a bonfire object. We have a juice keg, grill, and the mechanical bull object. You can also do some graffiti out here if you want to, or street art, you know, if you want to. Now, I don't know if there's anything above this. I think it's just a one-story building. Oh no, there is something up here. How do you get up here? Yeah, I'm honestly not sure how you would get up there. Not unless there was like a stair or something here that maybe got erased or something, or I don't really know. Or it could just be for decoration. I'm not really for sure, y'all. But if you wanted to, I'm sure there's a way to make it where the stairs are here. But either way, inside of here, though, we have a couple of pool tables. There's also a chair, and we have a bookshelf. And there's also like a little clock here, too. But I do believe that's everything for here. There's little apartments right beside the grotto. Can we see what these look like really quick? I just want to see. I wonder if they're all going to be different on the inside. I don't know. Let's just scroll down to see really quick. Let's check out this one. So inside of here, down at the bottom, you have a bedroom. There's a bathroom. You also have a dresser. Oh, you know what it is? I think you enter in on the second floor. So you enter in on this floor and then you go downstairs. Okay. So up here you have a kitchen, living room. There's a bookshelf in the corner. You have a table. So yeah, you go up these steps, come through the door, and then you can go downstairs. Okay, I see. So what about the one beside it? Because I don't know if these are going to be duplicates or not, but I kind of just want to see. So it's looking like it is a duplicate, I believe. Yeah, so this one's a duplicate. What about these other two? Let's just look really quick. This one is the same. And then what about this one? This one is also the same. Okay. Well, I guess if you wanted to, you could always refurnish them. All right. Well, that's basically everything for there. So I guess now we'll go over here to this side. So, I mean, we might as well just see what Elliot's house looks like, right? Because we're so close to it. We might as well. Let's just scroll down and we'll see what's going on here. So Elliot lives in this little apartment home. It's kind of like rustic in a way, kind of like a little cabin or like a little cottage, I guess. But if we scroll down, inside of here, we have our living room. There is a desk in here as well. You have a bookshelf and dresser. Going over this way, you have your kitchen. It's literally given like student apartment. There's also like a little chair. And there is a back door, so you have like a little yard space. So back out here, you have a grill, and the trash can is out here as well. Now, if we go downstairs, as you can see, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 beds. I wonder if we're gonna have any roommates in here. I actually have no idea, but you have some beds in here, and then you also have a bathroom with a shower. Now, really quick, I want to see the other houses around his, because I want to know if these are going to be the same layout or if it's different. So far this is looking the same, which to be fair, I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense if we're going for like realism, because like in real life a lot of dorms and like student apartments do have like similar layouts, you know. Especially dorm rooms, they all have like the same furniture for the most part. But there is a sim right here also. I think this is a professor, I believe, because Elliot knows them. Yeah, it's a professor. So this is Victor Navik. Hopefully I said that right. I'm so sorry if I didn't. Let me back up a little bit. I didn't mean to take a screenshot. Oops. But this is Victor. So yeah, I guess he's one of the pre-made sims that live here. Okay, Victor, I see you. Now, if I go down below, yeah, it's the same layout. Okay. What about the house beside his? There is a sim out here. Is this one the same? Yeah, this is the same too. So this is James Oury. Hopefully I said that right. But we have James. He looks like he's so done with everything. Over here, we have another sim. This is Robin. I wonder if these are like professors, maybe. I don't know. And then, of course, we have Scarlett right here. So, yeah, they have this apartment, and then down below is pretty much the same. I like how they all have grills in the back, though. All right. I mean, we'll just briefly look at some of these other houses just to see. So, yeah, this one is pretty much the same. And then this one beside it is the same. I do like how it's like a little neighborhood, though, of like little houses. Over here we have a couple more sims. Ayo, you got a gift? Ayo. So this sim right here is Ross, and then right over here this sim is Todd. He's scratching his head right now. Oh, there's another sim too. This one is Evan. Okay, so this is Evan. All right, so their house is pretty much the same as the other ones. What about this one? This one is also the same. And then we'll look at this one really quick. Yeah, so this one is the same too. Okay. So for the most part, all of these are pretty much the same. But there is a little park or something back here. I want to see what this is. So if we go back for a second, this is the Perfect Harvest. So I kind of want to see what this is. It looks like a little community garden space. Oh, this is cute. We have a lot of harvestables. We got pomegranate, apples, cherries, buzzberry, canola bean, bell pepper. There's like so many out here, y'all. Peppermints, lavender. There's a lot. There's even some beekeeping boxes as well. And if we go inside of here, looks like we have a little bathroom. So you have a shower, toilet, sink, and mirror. So really quick, y'all, I cannot remember, but did we see this house? I don't know if we checked it out. Okay, I just wanted to see really quick. And what about these beside it? Because I don't want to miss any of the sims. I want to see what they look like. So this one, I believe, is empty. And then I believe this one is also empty as well. Hey, wait a minute, y'all. There's something right here that we missed. Is this like another apartment? Ooh, it might be. Let's just quickly look at it. So this one kind of has the same layout as the ones we saw earlier, but okay. I just wanted to make sure I didn't miss anything. But all right, on that note, we've pretty much seen everything over here. So now we're going to go ahead and make our way down this way and check out the rest of the world. So right over here, we have the University Quad. So I just want to zoom down and see what's down here. We have a nice big fountain. We also have a lot of park benches all around. And I'd imagine you'll see a lot of sims running around the quad eventually. A lot of these buildings right here are all going to be rabbit holes, so we can't go inside of them. This one, I think, may also be a rabbit hole. I think so. Yeah, it's a rabbit hole. But we do have a little stand out here though. We have a little university like welcome stand. As you can see, it has like the throwing disc, the kiki bags, the candy bars, the sodas, and stuff like that. But that's essentially it for this little area. So if we zoom back out, right over here we have the proving ground. Oh, you know what? I wonder if maybe my game glitched or something, because I know there's like that big machine that's usually here. So if you play here and it doesn't show up, you may want to place it down if you want to use it. I feel like it would most likely be here though. So right beside it, we have this building, the Howard Memorial Library. Ooh, I like the purple color. So when you first come in, so I guess we'll start on this side. So right over here, you have 3 bookshelves. There's a dry erase board, you have 2 desks, and then you have a computer desk in here. Back behind it, it's kind of similar. I feel like these are maybe like study rooms. That's kind of what it's giving, like a study room maybe. But as you can see, it's kind of like the same layout for all of these. You have bookshelves, desk, dry erase boards, computer desk. And then if you go upstairs, as you can see, we have, oh, another little coffee bar. You can drink coffee up here if you want to. You also have a couple of tables. There's a bookshelf, a place to sit. And then right over here, we have another one of those model train objects from Supernatural. And then right behind it, we have bathrooms. But I do believe that's everything for here. Now, really quick, y'all, I want to go back this way. It's not listed on the map, and I don't know if a sim can actually come here. Maybe they can, I think. I know that it says that we could swim in the water, but I don't know if a sim could actually get over here. Kind of want to test it out. Let's see. Can Elliot come over here to, let's just say, swim? Because I don't know if this is like a water that's like decoration or not. I wonder, can you actually like make it over there? Oh, I don't think so, y'all. I think it's just decoration. Okay. Because like he dropped the interaction. I was just a little curious though. But at least if you needed to use some water, you could always like, you know, fish or swim out here. Okay, so let's keep moving on. Right over here looks like we have 11 Wells Drive, which is Campus Madness dorm. Campus Madness is crazy. And then looks like we have a couple other dorms too. We have the Sigma Sorority House at 13 Wells Drive, and then we have the Tri Delta Frat House at 14 Wells Drive. So I guess we'll check out some of these dorms and frat houses and sororities next. Let's check out this dorm first. Ooh, it's like modern. Ew, it's kind of giving like apartment. There's also a little dumpster out here too. Wait a minute, let's open it up and see. All right, so I made it super bright so we could see everything. When you first come in, I guess you could come in from this way or this way, but when you first come in, you have a little like chill spot living room area. There's a foosball table, you have a stereo as well, and I don't want to miss anything. So it looks like you can kind of go in different directions. I guess we'll look at this first. So right over here, you have your bathroom. So right over this way, you have a kitchen. You even have a washer and dryer in the kitchen as well. Over here, you have your tables. You even have a dishwasher and a trash compactor. And then if we go over this way, this looks like a study room, you know, maybe like a little computer lab area. So you have bookshelves, there's a little place to sit. You have your computer desk in here as well. And then you even have another little sitting area in the corner. If we go upstairs for a second, let's see. So up here, oh, these are like the dorms. Okay, so right over here, you have a dorm with a double bed and has like a little chair. You even have access to a balcony. It's really small, but you do have access to a balcony, so you could put something out there if you want to. Right over this way, you have another dorm room. So this one has a single bed, and it has a little computer desk in it, a bookshelf, and a little chair. This dorm right here also has a single bed, but you have a desk, an art easel as well, and it has enough room, so if you wanted to add another bed, you definitely could if you want it. And right over here, you have a room with a Murphy bed. You gotta be careful with these, y'all. These could kill a sim. But you have your Murphy bed, you have a little computer desk over here in the corner with a bookshelf, and then right over here looks like you have like a little like chill room, recreational room maybe. So you have a TV, game console, a couch, and you have a couple chairs in the corner. Right over here we have a pull-up bar. There's also a juice keg, and you also have a little bathroom over here. Okay, so if we go upstairs yet again, I think this is the top of the building. So you have more dorms basically. So this one is a single dorm with a desk and a record player. It also has a little chair and bookshelf. I like how these have different layouts. Over this way, you have a bathroom and you have 2 showers in here. This dorm has 1 bed, 1 desk, a bookshelf, and a couch. This one has a double bed, and it also has like a little mirror in the corner. And then this one also is a double bed with a TV. Right over here, this looks like maybe a meeting room, you know. You have a dry erase board, and then you also have some chairs. And right over here, you have a chess table, and I believe that's everything for the inside. If we go outside, we have the baton pass game. We also have a telescope. There's a bonfire, and right over here, you have a dumpster, and you also have a little trash can. But I believe that's everything for here. All right, y'all. So we're just gonna go ahead and go right down the street. There is a little diner cart over here, so you can, you know, eat if you want to. There's a couple of picnic tables out here as well. And if we go across the street, hey, I see some Sims. This is Scott. And then right over here, we have another Sim. This one is Selena. There's also one back this way. Kane. Okay. So we got Kane back over here on a bike. Okay. All right, so really quick, I do want to look in the frat and the sorority. I guess we'll look at the sorority first since we're right here to it. So if we zoom all the way down, oh, okay, so these kind of have similar layouts, y'all. So like this one looks like the other one that we just saw. Yeah, it's a similar layout. Okay. What about the back of the lot? It's pretty much the same. If we go across the street, what about this one? Is this one going to be the same too? Yeah, this one is looking like it's the same. Okay. Pretty much the same layout. All right. If we go right over here, I'm going to zoom out for a second. So right over here, we have just a park. It's right by the Stairway to Heaven, which is a gym, and it's right next door to a pool. This is the Petite Pool. Why don't we check out the park first and we'll just kind of go down the strip. It looks like the parks for Showtime, you know? So we're right over here. Looks like you have a little coffee bar stand. You also have some tables out here. You also have a couple of chess tables as well. If I go inside the stand, I don't want to miss anything. Let's see. Oh, there's a bathroom right here. Okay. So you have a bathroom you can enter in this way if you want to. It also has a shower, which is useful. Right over this way, you have a little picnic area with a couple of grills, and then you also have a picnic basket. And then of course you have your stage. So I don't think that SimFest will be here, but you could perform something out here if you wanted to, I'm sure. And then right over here, you have a bonfire object. You have a couple of horseshoe objects as well. And that's pretty much it for this lot. Now, if we go right next door, ooh, this is interesting. This is the Stairway to Heaven, so this is the gym. So when you first come in, it looks like you have a couple of chairs right here around the column. This looks like the little front check-in desk. You also have a vending machine and a sink down here as well, and a trash can. There's something down below. Oh, there is a little pool down here. So you can have your sim swim down here. Okay. So you have a pool, there's a diving board, pool ladder. Ooh, a little aquarium display. I love this object. And then of course you have a couple of lounge chairs down here as well. And then if we go upstairs, so up here you have your treadmills, your weight machines. Looks like up here you have bathrooms. So if I bring the walls down, as you can see, you have two bathrooms. Looks like they're basically the same. So you have a shower and two bathroom stalls, and then you also have a sink. And it's pretty much the same on this side as well. If we go upstairs yet again, oh, you have some martial arts objects. Okay, cool. So you have the training post. You could break the boards if you want to. And I do believe that's everything for this building. So if we go right next door, again, this is the Petite Pool. So you have, of course, your pool. It's like an L shape. You also have a couple places to sit out here as well. You also have a diving board, and is there anything on the inside of this? Oh yeah, I think it's just the bathroom, right? Yeah, it's just the bathroom. So you have a shower, and you also have your toilets. I don't see any sinks, but if you wanted to, I'm sure you could add a sink. But that's basically everything for this lot. If we go right across the street, this is the fire station. So they have a fire station here. I mean, to be fair, I've had fires when my sims were at university, so this might be for the best. But this is the fire department. I don't know if anything is going to be changed on the inside or not. This could just be one of the pre-made ones, but let's just look to see. Oh yeah, this was changed. Ooh, I like it. Okay, let's see. So when you first come in, it looks like you have a little like register right here. Oh wait, is this maybe like a club or something? Oh, maybe that's just the name and it's like an actual club or something. I don't know, y'all. But looks like this is like little front check-in desk section. You know, they can take your coat if you want them to. Back here, you have your bathrooms. Yo, I don't know why I thought this was going to be like an actual fire department. Never mind. You have your firefighter poles. You also have a bar. You have your tables in here as well. Yeah, I don't know why I thought that this was going to be a fire station. There's also a couple of dumpsters, but these are the non-functional ones. So back out here looks like you just have an empty courtyard, but you can add something if you wanted to. If we go upstairs, however, you have a couple of tables. There's a bar. You have some wall speakers. If you want these tables to be functional, by the way, you're going to have to put some bar stools. Otherwise, Sims can't sit down at it, you know? And if we go upstairs yet again, oh, you have a big dance floor. You have your stereo. Yeah, this is a club. And then you also have like little like strobe lights, and there's a wall speaker. There's a place to sit right here. And then you have a couple of couches over this way. Oh, there's even like a little effect machine underneath the couch. Okay. Oh, look, and there's even one inside of here too. But yeah, it looks like you have your fire department that was maybe converted into a club, I guess. Yeah, it's literally listed as like a club. Okay. But on that note, y'all, that's basically everything for the world. So again, this world is called Pinewood Academy. It's by Teawitch. I had a lot of fun looking at this one. Like, I just like the fact that we can make custom university worlds in The Sims 3. Like, that's so cool, right? But anyway, y'all, that is all that I have for this video. If you did enjoy it, please be sure to leave a like, comment something down below. If you want to download this world, I am going to leave it linked down below. But anyway, y'all, that is all that I have have for this video. Follow me over on Twitch where I stream a lot more of The Sims, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye! Thanks for watching!